What's going on, y'all? That boy Gam back in the building, tapping in with y'all one more time, man. But before I get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe to the channel. You know, whole algorithm, YouTube thing, you know how that go. But today I just wanted to talk to y'all about something I had on my mind, man. And that is never be afraid to reinvent yourself. Sometimes it's just time for a change, you know? Sometimes you gotta put the old things aside that you used to do and be like, you know what? I'm about to do totally new things now. I'm about to do things differently now. I'm not about to do things the way I used to. You know, a lot of people that knew you from the past, they expect you to be who you used to be, because you know people say, "Oh, you changed, you changed," and all of that kind of stuff. But what about you changing for the better? What if who you were had a whole lot of flaws and things that wasn't making you happy, and now you really want to be who you really think you should be? And you know, people sometimes they get uncomfortable. You might lose some people. People might be like, "This ain't the person I knew." They want you to be the old you, but you don't want to be the old you. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing wrong with that. You gonna have to lose some people if that's the case, because what you want matters, man. Number one priority is how you feel about who you are. You know what I'm saying? I've seen this happen a lot in life. Somebody grow up one way, next thing you know, they like, you know what? I think I want to be a dentist, or I want to go to school I want to start painting pictures or something. You know, and just because that's not who they always was, some people might try to discourage them and tell them, "Oh no, you can't, you shouldn't do that. You shouldn't." Don't listen to them people. Follow your own inner voice, your own opinion. It'll do wonders for your life. You know what I'm saying? It's like, to stay where you were and stagnant forever is definitely not what you want to do. You know, you don't want to be the old head. You don't want to be the 50, 60-year-old man still walking around with the Jordans, sagging his pants, and, you know, on the porch drinking 40s and being drunk all the time, because that's what you used to do when you was 19 or 20 and whatever. You can't do that, man. You're going to have to grow up at some point and be like, you know what? This don't serve me no more. I need to move with the times. I need to stay up with the times. I don't want to get lost in the past. You know, I know everybody done seen that happen, and it's sad. It's a sad thing. You don't want to be that person, you know? And even if you had a rough past, you might not have did good in your life. You might have had some trouble or whatever. That don't mean that gotta be you forever. You can change it all. I done seen some of the worst people, you know, turn into pastors and stuff like that. That happens. You know, and no matter what you used to be, don't let nobody tell you that you can't evolve and change from that. You know, I don't believe that people don't change. People say that sometimes. I don't believe that. People change all the time. And if you tell somebody that they'll never change, man, what's more depressing than that? Just because they made mistakes, you're going to tell them they could never be nothing different? It's not true, you know? So whatever you want to do, whatever you want to do in life, just go for it. And don't worry about what people gonna think. Don't worry if it's totally different than what you used to be. I know people who was out of shape and big and never worked out. Next thing you know, I see them a couple years later, they a cage fighter. And they, you know, in perfect shape, perfect condition. Now, who would have thought that could happen? If he would have told people his dreams, people probably would have been like, "Oh, whatever." They would have laughed at him. You know what I'm saying? That's just how it is sometimes. But Sometimes you just gotta go ahead and do it alone. But that's all I got to say, man. Today, I ain't gonna hold y'all too long. Gam tapping out. Y'all check out my links. Till next time, y'all.